The price avoidants pay when they lose someone who truly understood them extends far beyond simple romantic loss. They lose access to their most authentic self, their psychological safe haven, and the rare experience of being known without judgment or pressure to change. This loss reverberates through every aspect of their emotional life, forcing them back into chronic defensive positioning that now feels exhausting and unnecessary after experiencing genuine acceptance. The most immediate price is the return to emotional isolation and hypervigilance. After experiencing the relief of being understood without explanation, avoidants must resume constantly monitoring others' reactions, managing expectations, and maintaining defensive walls that felt unnecessary in the lost relationship. This psychological labor becomes more burdensome because they now know what it feels like to exist without such constant vigilance. They lose the emotional regulation system, the person who provided stability and grounding without being intrusive or demanding. Without this external anchor, avoidants often experience increased anxiety, emotional volatility, and difficulty managing stress because they've become accustomed to the calming influence of someone who truly understood their psychological needs and rhythms. The avoidant pays the price of returning to surface-level connections that feel hollow and unsatisfying after experiencing genuine depth and understanding. Future relationships feel inadequate because partners either try to change them, become overwhelmed by their complexity, or fail to provide the intellectual and emotional sophistication they experienced with the person they lost. This creates chronic dissatisfaction and longing for connection they now know is possible but seems impossible to recreate. They lose access to the version of themselves that emerged in that relationship. More relaxed, more authentic, more emotionally available. In the safety of genuine understanding, avoidants often discover capacities for warmth, vulnerability, and connection that disappear when they return to defensive positioning. Losing this expanded version of themselves feels like losing potential they didn't know they possessed. The price also includes profound regret and self-blame, as they recognize that the defensive strategies cost them the one person who proved that safe love was possible. They understand that they destroyed something precious, not through incompatibility, but through their own fear and inability to tolerate the vulnerability that genuine connection required. Perhaps most devastatingly, they lose their proof that they are lovable exactly as they are. The person who accepted their emotional limitations while appreciating their authentic qualities provided evidence that they didn't need to change to be worthy of love. Losing this person means losing faith that such acceptance exists, returning them to beliefs about their fundamental inadequacy that felt resolved in that relationship. The ultimate price is the knowledge that they chose familiar dysfunction over unfamiliar growth and may never encounter such understanding again.